Hello, my friends, and welcome back. It is Friday, December 23rd, 2022. On the Drunk Poker, 'tis Beer Advent Day 22. We got 3 beers left in the Beer Advent calendar. I don't know if yours ends on tomorrow. That's great, too. Congratulations if you did one every day. It's not easy, is it? Especially if you're going to talk about them. If you're making videos or taking pictures or talking about each beer, it is not simple, and it kicks me off to doing what I do now. I'm pretty sure I made a beer video every day this year, but I'm not 100% sure. Yeah, that's many beers ago. Anyways, we got 3 beers left. I know what the 3 beers are because I specifically asked for all 3 of them to be included. This was a late edition, so I found this beer when this year's edition of this beer came out. So our friends, let's get into let's see what Snowman Man has. Listen, we have to preserve the tradition. So Sawdust City Brewing, Eastbound Brewing, every year get together and do a Sam and Dave collaboration, right? The brewmasters, Sam and Dave. We had this year's version, we had last year's version, and now we're going to have 2020's version. 2020 was a tough year for a lot of us, for most of us, let's face it. We struggled. It was not the best time, right? And so they released this, come over for the holidays, Belgian style Christmas ale. It was a big, strong ale. It was 10% ABV. It's been sitting in my cellar for 2 years. A lot of us are still struggling to process the last couple of years. It has been a absolute. For some people, they moved on. It was easy for them. For some of us, we're still processing, and a lot has happened. So a lot has changed, and I want to thank my pals at Sawdust for being there for Poke. Eastbound, I'm not as close to, but we've been there a couple times, and the beers have always been solid. And I love my Sam and Dave collaborations. So thank you to Mrs. Poke, because I told her late that I wanted this in the countdown. I said, I found this in the back of the cellar. This needs to be in the countdown somewhere. And she says, well, I've already planned everything out. Here you go. So she threw this in. Thank you, my dear. It means a lot to me. This countdown's a silly little thing I do every year, and I struggle with the Santa Claus outfit because not a lot of you know, or maybe you read the story when I talked about my late Uncle Tom, whose Santa Claus outfit that is. And he would wear that outfit and play Santa Claus and raise money for kids for Camp Trillium, which is a camp for kids who have cancer. He was a good guy. He did that out of the kindness of his heart. That suit is friggin' hot. Like, I wear it for 10 minutes max to just take a photo. That man would wear it for hours on end and be jolly and happy. So I'm a lucky guy that I get that little moment. I put that suit on, and for that 10 minutes I feel like a good guy. And when I have this beer, I'm going to feel like a good guy too, because 2 years in the making. Let's get into it. Cheers, my friends, to good people surrounding you, because that's what lifts you up, right? Let the people lift you up. Cheers. So I'm kind of glad I saved this, because this is probably peak right now. This is that kind of big, deep, malty, dark fruit, plum, raisin, date, a little bit of spice. It's a big beer. It's a big holiday beer. It feels cheery. It feels like, maybe we're okay. I mean, we're not 100% recovered. We're still not out of the woods. We're still charging through the darkness of what has been the narrative the last 3 years. But we're trying. And we're loving, and we're giving. And this is the representation of that. That's why I wanted it. I wanted the collab beer that's been sitting in my cellar for 2 years without me even knowing. Like, I completely forgot it was there, and I found it because I was clearing it out. I was looking for something else, and I found it. I was like, how is this still in here? Right? Little notes of caramel in there, a little bit of chocolate. This countdown for me, is a lot more than just, having a big beer every day, which is absolutely fine too. That's fun. I've struggled with Christmas spirit this year, and I don't know that it'll ever be what it was in the past when I was like crazy Christmas guy. But I'm going to keep trying, and I think that's the key. To keep trying. And I don't mean about Christmas spirit for other people. I mean, keep trying for yourself. If you're struggling this holiday, stick around with us. If you need somebody to talk to, Old Poke's everywhere. You can message Old Poke whenever you need me. I'm around. I'm around, right? Or reach out to somebody you love. But stick around, because this journey ain't done yet. We got places to go, all right? Poke loves you. Thank you. Sticking around. Sawdust, Eastbound. These beers are amazing. Please keep doing them, because we love them. Cheers. mean, if people came over, they could help me drink the cellar. Because honestly, I need help. The cellar doesn't look like I've had anything. I'm really gonna have to take a photo. Maybe on Christmas Day, I'll show you what the cellar looks like. Because it doesn't look like I've done anything.